with Stoten from EMSNow. I'm here in San Diego at Apex 2012. Guys are drinking beers, getting down around us. It's end of the second day. It seems to have been a pretty good show. How's it been for you, Jos?
It was really good. We see a lot of improvement over the years. And as I told you before in our earlier meetings we have had, that it's a lot of knowledge we have to bring into that market. Just like ESD, what it was in 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But you see that actually the people are now thinking about it, coming to the booth, knowing more than we don't have to tell the story all the time.
Okay, so you're not just having to tell why the product's there, but you can talk more about the product.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned to me earlier on when we were chatting, standards. The IPC, as an example, is an organisation driven by standards, and they want to have standards for everything. I believe your concern is the standards keeping up with the technology. You guys are bringing out new stuff all the time, I guess.
I think we are too fast. No, but it's actually, there's a new version of the G standard 033B. It's now called C version. And I was actually a little bit surprised to see that they still write so much about baking.
Okay.
And baking at 125 degrees causes a lot of oxidation. And that's a real problem with soldering. So they have to speak more about dry cabinets. They do a little bit more than before, but still I don't know why they are speaking about baking. That means our development goes faster than what the IPC can bring on the table. And the problem is also what I see in Europe, that a lot of companies like Siemens, Continental, Bosch are saying we need IPC, but we also see that IPC is relatively old.
Yeah.
And there is no other standard. So I always say, people come to me and say, I need a cabinet, but I want to fulfill the norm.
Okay.
And then we say, but we go much further than the norm, and they cannot buy. And that's not...
Yeah, it's a challenge, isn't it? I guess the issue there is how you as an organisation engage with IPC. And for a smaller company, that's a bit more of a challenge.
Well, I think we also have thoughts about that. And in this respect, I would say that the companies should be more company-driven than rather manufacturing-driven. The companies should also in Europe say, hey, IPC, let's join together and make a more European norm, because Red 3 is much further
forward in Europe.
than Europe.
Yeah, so we're following on. And just briefly chat about what you're seeing here in the US market, Central America, and we're hearing stuff about Brazil as well, South America. Is that a market that's exciting for you?
Yeah, of course. We cover whole North and South America, and we see that Brazil is coming up. We had people from Argentina also with good orders. So
I heard about a free trade zone. There's a free trade zone on the southern tip of Argentina.
There's now a free zone more in Brazil, eh?
Yeah.
I heard about a free zone, and we had a discussion with an agent, and also in Manaus. That sometimes it's better that they buy directly from the factory, and that we give them some commission. And then they pay less tax. Of course.
Because of the with the issues there. And I think that's going to play well into Brazil's hands, because that's the reason Foxconn are there making iPads, because the cost of importing them is way too high, so it's a smart move from the governments there. Okay, but your markets globally, Europe's doing well for you? Europe pretty strong. Europe
was last year our best year.
Of course.
And although there was some crisis, they say, and this year I think it started very good. But my hope is to get more markets in US, and we see that will grow. It takes some years. It takes some years.
People realizing they need the product, people choosing the product, identifying the need. Jos, great to see you. I hope tomorrow's a productive day for you and you get something out of it. The last day is always a tricky one.
Thanks again for the meeting.
But good to talk.
Okay.
Thanks
See you next time.
Thanks.